66 and up.
66 and up.
Literally, right on the corner, 12 o'clock.
Okay, that. My class starts at 1.
Yeah.
Bro, we need some security down there. Well, once you leave the Coke Drive, head over to Little Giants Gym at 6270
86th Street, yes.
Poetic movement, right?
Yes.
Poetic movement.
Matter of fact, Little Giants had, when they had the big fight, the first dude in the fight, the first Mexican.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So
What band?
I was trying to get a facility and people kept playing games. I was like,
That name sound good.
Got you. Let's make it happen, you know, 'cause he's all about the children.
One name sound
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
My little Ariel Tide went to school together. I think he works for Lil Johnny.
Yeah. That's good. I believe in community.
Yeah.
Even though my path is to learn how to live without.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I believe in something. So I had a reason. And she told me basically that my trip here this time was to basically learn how to live on my own. Not with community members.
Get in your own.
Yeah.
In your own.
Yeah.
You been meditating?
no.
No.
So start doing it like a life. Because if she told you that your job is to live on your own, you're not gonna be able to live on your own until you go inside yourself. With some things you're gonna have to break down within inside of you and get quiet and really figure out. Because it ain't just you. It's a lot of you in there, past lives. There's a lot of people in there that want to talk to you and say some things to you because you already, that community, that's your community inside here. I'm just adding on to what she said.
I love her.
Listen, I always believe that messages come through.
Yeah.
Whoever.
And girl, let me tell you something else. When you high, yo, listen, you start, listen, I'm gonna send you some stuff. I'm gonna get my number.
Oh, shit.
I started, when I started, and I just started just really get into it this year. I had like a 10-minute yoga. I do 10 minutes each day with beginners. All of a sudden, I'm like, I started doing poses. I'm like, what is the pin? I'm like, I ain't never learned this before, but because it was in me. And so it took my whole consciousness to a whole different level. Because this year been about me, myself. You know, I had to break away from everybody, break away from relationships. And I started speaking to myself. I started guiding myself. I started getting answers. And I'm like, what? And things just start opening up. Yeah, that yoga appointment is. No, you ain't gotta do nothing crazy. I don't be doing that crazy hard stuff. Just basic. I'm gonna send it to you.
Go.
I definitely.
That's your movie doing yoga.
Yeah.
Hey,
Precious on it.
yeah.
They stole it from us.
Little biggie to him.
Everything.
Pick up all.
You a biggie?
No, I'm a flexitarian, which means I flex the fuck I want. That means that one day I might wake up and be like, I want some salmon.
Salute.
You know what I mean? If I'm out of town, they got this special, that's their delicacy to have like roasted turkey or roasted chicken, I'm gonna do it. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't eat. You know what I mean? You don't need to eat me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what they told us. We ate meat with Native Americans, because that's what we are, indigenous people in this land. We only reason why we ate meat to give reverence to the buffalo because we didn't want to waste it. We use every part of the meat. We use every part of it, but you can wake up and let's say for breakfast you want to have, eggs. You want to have a nice vegetable omelet with some potatoes. Lunch you might have a nice little salad and some soup, and then you want to have some chicken. That's okay. But why you gotta have meat? We have too much protein, and we don't realize broccoli has protein in it. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff that we have, and guess what? You seasoning the meat with what? Vegetables. You don't really want the meat. You've been socialized to believe that's what you want, but you put them herbs and spices on top of that meat that's dry and vegetables. And and I'm not against eating meat. It's just the way they producing the meat.
Yes.
The hormones, and the reason why so many females have fibroids, they're putting steroids and the hormones. Chicken wing.
Speaking of thyroid, cut you off. I watched the podcast. The young lady had surgery like that, and I will show y'all a thing. She had like 87 thyroid.
Wow.
And she got a.
And she ate live chicken, huh? Chicken wing.
I don't know what she eat, but she been having this problem since 21, her first child.
That's a whole big thing.
But she been doing it since 21, and she said she don't know how she been with that.
Listen,
You got how long? I don't know.
Well, I'm saying she's been having
My
that problem.
godmother was Jerry curl in my hair when I was 3
Like,
years
she's
old.
probably about in her early, late 30s.
I was 3 when my godmother quit.
Wow, 3 years old.
My mother was not there.
Yeah.
My mother dropped me off at my godmother's
Yeah.
house. You know, God rest my godmother, so she
Yeah.
didn't know,
She
she
thought
didn't
she
know.
was
Yeah,
making
she
it more
thought-
easy.
Yeah,
She was in there.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
three
they
years
didn't
old.
tell you.
Yeah, but they didn't, back then, they didn't know the effects. They were not telling you that you could not put a relaxer or a perm in a child's head until after they hit puberty.
See, I didn't know, because I think I got mine.
They didn't tell
Oh, I
me
knew
that
that,
until
yeah.
I went to hair school just recently. I went to hair school 2010, 2011. That's when I got pregnant with her. They told us then, you don't put those type of chemicals in a child's head until after.
They told us
And then
it was
They didn't know.
When I was in nail
Right.
school, when I
So
was in
we
nail
had to
school,
straighten my hair.
when I was in nail
That's
school,
exactly what
I
that
put
was.
a relaxer in her hair, but she had this thick, long shit. And I put a relaxer in her hair when she was
About 3, 4 years old. Yeah.
She can
and it
detox
was
from that.
pretty.
Yeah.
It was because her shit was down
Oh.
here. She looked like a little Pocahontas. or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what we Indian anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she don't.
Especially she. Oh
Yeah.
my God, she.
Yeah, she told him to die like that.
Yeah, she don't
She don't
look
look
like
just like
That's milkman.
Hey, I done
her
told
daddy
her
wasn't no
several
good
times.
man.
And
And
now-
now,
Oh,
When I was in school, he looked it all right.
it was good.
I started.
Oh!
It was good.
It was good. That's a love child.
Good. That's a love child.
It had to be
She had a
good,
rub.
maybe.
Ooh.
She was meant to She was meant to call me.
What's up, Justin?
I have started the same thing one time, we're gonna switch towels and go back to the chemicals in here. So when I was in nail school, on Saturdays we had like, you can come and get your hair done.
Yeah.
And, there was a girl who came in with McDonald's. And they went for the, chemical in her hair, and she passed out,
Wow.
because she hadn't eaten.
Wow.
That's what McDonald's still sitting, that's what,
So the chemicals,
she probably had some underlying conditions or something.
right.
But they will fuck you up, that's my point.
Brush it
Yeah.
up.
Well, see,
Yeah.
just a little history. They don't know when they came in it because they wrote a lot of history. And so that's why the pictures and CDs, all you saw on the TV screen was cowboy Indians movies. And who played the Indians? White people. So my grandfather is a Blackfoot Indian. My grandmother is Kichi Indian.
Yes.
Blackfoot Indian got that nice thick coarse hair. They told me, they don't tell you about that type of Indian with the dark skin and a wide nose.
Yes.
And so they wrote us out of history and told us that Indian looks like this. And so the first thing they did, they would scalp us. So we knew how to water. We knew how to moisturize. It's water. You treat your hair like a plant. You know what I mean? Because right now my hair is down here because I know how to water my hair. You know how to, but they took everything. They took everything away. We knew how to nurture our hair. And they scalped us.